So this was our warm-up for Unit 9, Lesson 1, and I'm going to talk about this in our video because there were still quite a few mistakes on exponents. So just to make sure we're familiar with this, when we're dividing, our main thought should be that we're going to subtract the exponents. Now if there is no exponent here, then we're just going to simply put the power of 1, and then we can go ahead and work out what this is. So 5 take away 1 here, it's just going to be x to the 4th. Now, with letters, people tend not to make this mistake, but if I was to give you 3 to the power of 5 divided by 3 to the power of 1, some people tend to want to subtract the 3's here. Really, you should just leave the 3 and then say 5 take away 1. So just make sure you're aware of that problem too. Number 2, subtract the exponents. 5 take away 7 is -2. And with negative exponents, we can't leave it like that, so we need to bring it to the bottom of the fraction. So the negative tells us we're going to switch positions. If it's on the top, we can move it to the bottom. If it's on the bottom of negative, we're going to move it to the top. 5 take away -3 is +8. So that's just x to the 8. And this one is actually 3 parts to this. We've got numbers, x's and y's, so we just do them one at a time. -4, technically this is 1x cubed, if that helps. So -4 divided by 1 is -4. We're going to subtract the exponents. 5 take away 3 is 2. And -2 take away -5 is +3. Now the other way we could do this question as well is the negative we can bring to the top and make it positive, and the negative on top we could bring to the bottom, and we're still going to get the same answer though, because when we divide we subtract, so 5 take away 2 is 3. But good to remember that part as well. Power to a power is causing a lot of problems on those quizzes so far. So we're going to remember that we're going to square every single term in here. So we're going to do 2 squared, x to the 5 squared, and 3 squared. So 2 squared, 2 times 2 is 4. Power to a power, this is when you multiply the separate powers, so 5 times 2 is 10. And then 3 squared, 3 times 3 is just 9. Now number 6, we have the exponent, we also have the negative. So the negative moves things that are on the top to the bottom, and things that are on bottom to the top. And it applies to everything that's in the parentheses. So this is going to switch over first and become cubed. So the negative switched everything over, and now we've got to remember to cube everything. So 3 cubed, 2 cubed, and x to the 5 cubed. So 3 cubed, 27, 2 cubed, 8, and x to the 5 to the 3, power to a power, we're going to multiply the separate powers, so 5 times 3 is 15. So just make sure you're familiar with those rules for when we're dividing, so we can be a little more successful on some of those quizzes or re-quizzes.